Today we're taking a look at ASX listed company Vital Metals, ticker VML, performing some technical analysis on it and making some predictions on where we can expect to see VML go in the near future. Let's get into it. How's it going, guys? Ryan here and welcome back to another ASX stock analysis video. Today we're taking a look at Vital Metals, ticker VML. It is an Australian-based organisation with mining operations currently out of Canada. They are focusing on both light rare earths and heavy rare earths. So if we're talking once again battery metals, rare earths are a major component for these areas going forward. They also go into many other technology applications as well. At this point in time, China controls about 80% of the supply of rare earths, both light and heavy. So basically what VML are trying to do is establish a supply chain in the North Americas and be able to service the rest of, I suppose, the Western world for their rare earths needs. Now, this mine is called Nechalacho. It's in Canada. It's got a focus on the light rare earth material, extremely high grade, really good stuff. And then they've also got an African tenement which focuses then on those heavy rare earths as well. That is still being explored. It's not operational at this point in time. The light rare earth operation is, so that is basically their key focus. But all we're doing today, guys, is performing some technical analysis on the VML chart in order to make some predictions on where we can expect to see the company go in the near future. But I do implore you, please take a look at this company. I really think rare earths in general is going to be a major space for stocks moving forward. Welcome into the VML chart, guys. As you can see, I have already put in a bit of analysis because I've been following this stock for an extended period, so this is for my own reference, but of course I thought it would be useful for you guys to see. These are two key points on the chart. The top point is our key point of resistance up here at 6.5 cents. The next point below was a point of resistance, again now acting as support at 5.6 cents. We did get to a low on the 21st of December at 4.6 cents, but we have managed to shoot up a bit higher back above our point of resistance at 5.3 cents. We're now currently sitting at 5.6 cents. So all in all, a nice little recovery, as you can see here. Now, what I'm really liking at the moment is that we're seeing the 20-day moving average start to swoop back upwards, moving back towards our 50-day moving average over here, hopefully looking to cross it at some stage. The volume at this point is relatively stable, so even though we haven't really seen a shift in volume, the change in direction of this stock is quite apparent, given the fact that from, I'd suggest, probably about the 7th of December, we have had roughly about the same volume until that big day, obviously, of course, on the 21st of December, where we did hit that low. Now, where are we moving at the moment? Well, we've gotten above that 50-day moving average. It looks like a little doji is appearing here at the moment, a point of indecision for us. 50-day moving average acting as support at the moment at 5.5 cents. But I think the next target really is going to be to try and break through the 200-day moving average again at 5.8 cents. Hopefully bring a bit of momentum back into this stock. The current point we're actually sitting at as well is probably another major sort of resistance point, in the sense that look at all the price action that we have seen in the past across here. So of course, extending that out further, you'll see that this, yes, as well, is acting as a point of resistance for us, and probably why we haven't managed to just break through it at this point. Had a little test, but didn't manage to get there. But once we break that 5.6 cent mark, I do believe we will be onwards and upwards back up towards the 6.5 cent mark. Probably struggle around 6 cents a bit before we get to that point. But let's bring in a few more indicators in order to help us. MACD, you can see a nice cross occurred down here of the 12-day EMA above the 26-day EMA, still moving in an upwards direction, which is looking relatively good at this point in time. Need to see a bit of volume coming in though in order to break through key resistance points and maintain that momentum. That will be really crucial so we don't see this start to reverse the other way and cross back below the 26-day EMA. Let's have a look at the RSI, and I'm imagining, yes, you can see it has climbed with the price, of course, currently sitting at 60.54. So even though the volume hasn't really changed too much, it has been mainly buying momentum, which is why the RSI is on the rise. We need to see the buying momentum not only continue, but that volume, as I mentioned, needs to increase. So we need to see a bit of a pump up in order for this stock to continue to rise and break through key points of support and resistance. Now, what can I see happening? Well, I can definitely see we could potentially have another test of our key support point back here at 5.3 cents. That is definitely on the cards, and I really think that it's probably the most likely scenario given we haven't seen the buying momentum come in yet. So I think if we don't breach this point of resistance here, we're going to come back down, bounce, and then go up and test and hopefully break through that key point of resistance at 5.6 cents. What's my target for today's video though, based on that? Let's say we do break through 5.6 cents. Where do we want to go? It's going to be quite low. I want to be quite conservative. I want to just breach that 200-day moving average sitting at 5.8 cents right here. If we can get through that, that would be ideal. That wraps up our analysis for VML today, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. This is a company that I personally have an invested interest in, so I try and be as unbiased as possible when we're looking at these charts, of course, but do know that I do have a vested interest in this company. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it though down in the comments section below. Of course, if you did enjoy today's analysis as well, guys, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. And if you are interested in seeing more of this type of content, hit that subscribe button. I'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.